Hi guys, today we're looking at the Padres farm system all the way from low A up to AAA. Let's go. The Padres low A team is called the Lake Elsinore Storm. Their team that plays out of Lake Elsinore, California. I say it's about halfway between LA and San Diego. Overall, the visual identity of this team comes down to one thing, that primary logo. Their jerseys, they're decent at best. That secondary logo, it's atrocious with the eyes on the word mark. It doesn't work at all. But this is an example of how high one gray element can lift the branding of an entire team. The glowing eyes logo is more infamous than famous. I mean, I owned a Storm shirt back in college, and I bought it at a mall here in Washington at a Hot Topic in a place that's over 1,000 miles away from Southern California. I have this theory that while major league teams need to have a brand, minor league teams just need to have a shtick, and the Storm have that in spades with a logo that sells merch on its own at freaking non-sporting goods stores. And for a low A team, that's about as good as you can hope for. The high A team is called the Fort Wayne Tincaps. It's a team that's named after John Chapman, aka Johnny Appleseed. Mr. Chapman spent the last few years of his life in Fort Wayne. He died there, he's buried in town, and they have a park in town dedicated to Johnny Appleseed. What the Tin Caps name refers to is how, in the urban legend of Johnny Appleseed, he wore a tin pot on his head. And while that's not historically accurate, it makes for a great minor league team name. The primary logo features this snarling apple with a tin pot on his head, and the primary word mark features this really exaggerated font that looks like something you would see on a children's book about Johnny Appleseed. Overall, this is a fun identity with local ties that's hyper-specific, and I love it quite a bit. The Padres AA team is the San Antonio Missions. Now, this team makes me a little bit sad. The team name is meaningful. The missions ties to the many famous Spanish missions that are located all around San Antonio, and it should be a good team name, and it should work. But we need to address the elephant in the room. When you think of Spanish missions in San Antonio, you think of the Alamo. But when I look at this logo, I don't see the Alamo. I see the menu at a Mexican restaurant. It's not that the team can't do logos well. Their secondary logo that features a coonskin cap that's inspired by Davy Crockett, that works really well. Their alternate identity of the Flying Shonkolas, that's inspired, and that's fun. Overall, I think the team played it safe and went with recognizable more than memorable, and that makes me sad. This isn't a swing and miss per se, but it's more like a fielder's choice. You run on base, but nobody's celebrating. The AAA team is called the El Paso Chihuahuas, and this is a fun team with a fun local connection. What the team's named for is for the Chihuahuan Desert and the state of Chihuahua, Mexico, which is located right across the border. It really gives you a sense of place. The logo is really fun. This cartoonish dog, I've seen it on merchandise all over the country. It's one of the most popular minor league baseball teams in all of America. This is where I would usually continue to praise the team, but at the AAA level, at the doorstep of the majors, my expectations are elevated a little bit. And while I can appreciate how strong the local tie is, I worry that having a cartoonish small dog, I think it has a bit of a ceiling, and I think that ceiling falls just a bit short of being major league adjacent. But if you think I'm barking up the wrong tree and I'm wrong, let me know down in the comment sections. Until next time, I'll see you guys around.